Today's LeetCode problem is a divide array into the equal pairs. So today's problem is an easy level problem, as you can see. Okay, so what is the problem is saying that you are given an integer array nums, okay, and that is consisting of the 2 into n integers, that is a 2x of the integers array given of length n. It means that there can be the even numbers of, there will be the always even numbers of the integers in a given array. Basically that is something that we have to keep in mind. So always there will be the even length, because 2 into n, right? 2 into n something means always even length. You need to divide nums into the n pairs. Makes sense? But the condition is that each element belongs to exactly one pair, okay, and each element present in a pair are equal. It means that if you are given the array as such as xy, so this x should be paired with only x and this y should be paired with only y. This is something that is given. Return true if num can be divided into n pairs, otherwise we have to return a false. Okay, so let's understand this with the given test case over here. So the output for this test case is a true. Why? Because see, 3, I have to pair a 3 with 3. Makes sense? Because 3 is there, so these 3 gone. I have given this 2, I will pair this 2 with this 2 and I will pair this 2 with this 2. So of course the output would be something like that. And yeah, I can see I can pair the x with x for every pair. So my output for this test case will be the true. Make sense? Let's understand for the another test case. So I can see for this one I don't have any such pair in given array. So I can't pair one with any other one because there is no other one present. So if any pair is failing, it means I don't have to search for other pairs as well. So for this the output would be the false, and this is what the output of the test case is. Make sense? So constant for this problem is that num dot length is equal to 2 into n, and n is given as the 1 and less than equal to 500. So maximum the length would be 1000 only. So we can solve this problem in n, right, in big O of n square or in big O of n cube. This is something that, but also what is the quiz? If you see here, I want to make a pair, I want to make a pair, I want to make a pair. If you want to make a pair of any element, okay, let's understand this. I have given the array over here, x, y, x, y, right? This is something given to me. If I want to make a pair of x with other x, it means that the frequency of x should be even, right? Because as I already told, even length is there, right? So should be even. This is the first case. Because if the frequency of x is odd, for example there are 3x, makes sense? So you can make a pair using these 2x. But what about this x, right? This x will not have any pair, okay, it doesn't have any pair. So in this case the output would be false. So the simple approach to solve this problem is that just, okay, approach is that, what is the approach? Approach is simple, that count frequency of all elements, and second, check if any number having odd frequency, because you know that if any number is having odd frequency you can't make a pair for using that element. Make sense? So let's try for using the one simple test case. For example, given input array is 1 2 4 2 1, right? So this is something given to us as an input. Let's try to find the frequency. So I will create here the frequency array, or you can say frequency hash map, because hash map is the one we use to calculate the frequency, and I will put each element as a key uniquely. So I have unique element as a 1, I have unique element as 2, I have unique element as 4, and I will put a value as a frequency of each element. What is the frequency of 1? That is 1 2, so I will put 2. What is the frequency of 2? 1 2, so I will put 2. What is the frequency of 4? 1 2, so I will put 2. Make sense? Now what is our second case? Check if any number having odd frequency. So I will just check if any number is having odd frequency. So 2, which is a even, no. 2 again even, 2 again even. It means no element is having odd frequency. In this case, the output would be true only, because I can make a pair. How? Let's see the test case. Let's try to make a pair using the array. So pair would be, for this, the pair would be 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4. So I can make a pairs, right? I can make a pairs because no element is remaining after that. So let's try to understand the case where output is a false. For example, my input array, okay, case 2, output equal to false. I will try to put this case now. So for example, let's understand, I have given 1, I have given 4, I have given 1, I have given 2. Now let's try to find out the frequency hash map for this array. So frequency hash map would again contain the key as a unique element 1, 2 and 4. What is the frequency of 1? 1 and 2. Okay. What is the frequency of 4? That is a 1 only. What is the frequency of 2? 1 only. Makes sense? Now try to check whether the frequencies are even or not. This is even, 2 is even, 1 is odd, 1 is odd. If any element is having odd frequency, it means you can never form the pairs. So for this test case, the output would be the false. Because see, let's try to build the pair array. So for 1, I have the valid another one present. For this 4, I don't have any element, so it will be empty. For this 2, I don't have any other element, it will be empty. So if there are 2 pairs which are empty, or even at least a single pair is empty, it means the output would be the false. So code for this problem is simple. What I have done here, I have built the frequency, okay, counter is a built-in library in Python where you can build the frequency hash map. So I build it. What I'm doing, frequency.item return with the key and value pairs, where key is a k and value is a v. And anytime I'm checking if my value is odd, if my frequency is odd, return the false, or else return a true. Make sense? What is the time complexity? So time complexity for this problem is a big of n, because this single line takes big of n only to count the frequency, and n is given 1000, so big of 1000 is a time complexity, where 1000 we can consider as a constant only overall. So yeah, and space complexity would be, in worst case, it will be the big of n only if all elements are distinct, or else it will be the big of n by 2 in a base case, because if all elements are in a pair, okay, less than big of n by 2 as well. So yeah, I hope you got this problem. See you in the next video.